Am I okay?
Trauma.
My psychology degree is really good.
Oh, yeah.
That's right now. Did Alisha get lip injections?
Oh!
Ramble.
Pretty basic.
Thank you to Green Chef and Grove for sponsoring this episode of Pretty Basic. Hello,
Hello.
guys. Welcome back to Pretty Basic. I have anticipated this episode for a very, very long time.
Well, also, yesterday was your birthday, bitch.
It was.
Happy birthday. Although I will say February is Remi's birthday month.
Yes.
So it's so naive of me to just say, how was your day yesterday? Because we got a whole month.
We got a lot of stuff planned still. Thank you so much. As I was going to bed, I was like, oh, it's not my birthday anymore. And I have to wait 364 days for another.
I think that way too. I'm like 362 days.
Now we're like, it's so sad. We are the furthest away from my next birthday. But
No, we're not.
Yes,
you
we
literally
are.
have a party next week.
Yes, okay, but that's the thing I was gonna say. We've got parties, we've got shenanigans planned still. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't even know.
it's still happening. You know what though? As I get older, I realize I don't love my birthday because I get stressed, like party wise. We all know I love to throw a party, not for myself, but for other people. And it's really hard when you love throwing parties, but you spend the whole time stressed as to whether or not people are having fun. So for my birthday party this year, I don't give a fuck if no one has a
No.
bad time as long as I'm having fun.
Okay. Either way, you and I are going to have a blast.
Wait. What was our slogan that we came up with yesterday night? And does it apply
no,
here?
I fucking wrote it down.
Thank God.
Literally yesterday, I don't know how this came up, but we were saying this is the motto of the year. Like, this truly is the motto.
I know how it came up.
I mean, she can, but should she?
Does that apply to my birthday party?
It's the equivalent of if he wanted to, he would. I mean, she can, but should she?
This is a great thing to apply. I think it does apply to the birthday in the sense where normally I would be worrying, is everyone having a good time? I mean, I could worry, but should I? When you're getting in the Uber to go to his house
Yes.
late at night after you got a you up text, I mean, you can. But
Should she?
you? Probably not.
Yeah.
I think if you have to ask yourself, you should.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Or you go either way.
It's fine. You know the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Why don't you tell them how your birthday was?
Oh, my birthday was fantastic. I'm 27 and I feel so old now because I feel like 27, I'm now
Officially.
in my late 20s.
I know.
which
26, it's like mid.
26, I feel like you're like, oh, I'm still, my frontal lobe has just developed. I'm like, just last year. I still have a little more time to make mistakes. No, now 27. But I will say a few weeks ago, I did not know whether I was turning 26 or 27.
Oh my God.
With Alisha.
Funniest thing ever. We're at my house sitting on the couch and I hear him go, wait, how old am I? I think I'm 26. Am I 26? So does that mean I'm turning 27? That doesn't seem right. Should I look? And I look over. She's on her phone, Googling how old is Miss Remi Ashton. I look over. I secretly start filming her, and she I think both of us posted it. She genuinely wasn't sure. Like that was not staged. Like she's looking. She had no idea I was recording. And then she goes, yeah, see, I'm turning 27. And then looks up and I'm recording her. And she's like, fuck.
With my famous birthdays, at least they picked a good photo. I will say, in my defense, COVID has made me very confused as to what year it is.
I think everyone.
Yes. I would like to say that maybe I could get those 2 years back, and I just turned 25 yesterday.
I wish the whole world could just say, okay, let's just 2 years.
Isn't it wild to think of like time before this, though?
Whenever I see photos of myself pre-pandemic, I'm like, poor thing.
She was so happy.
Like, just, yeah, like she had no idea.
There was like an era right when quarantine kicked in where I was creating videos still that I was so sad, but I didn't realize how sad I was. And when and I know exactly what my hair color was at that
my
time.
God.
So whenever I see a photo with that hair color, I'm like, oh, she was so sad and she didn't know.
Well, for your birthday post, because obviously, as influencers, we have, a little pressure to, post a lot for your best friend's birthday.
I know, I'm so sorry. I didn't have to.
Especially yours. No, it's fine. So I'm going through my camera roll, trying to find like any funny videos or photos. And the phone does a good job automatically finding someone's face.
The face, yes.
But there's still times where I'm like, no, I know there's more. So I literally scrolled back years on my recents, not even just like favorites, recents.
Wow.
I'm going back. It took forever. It took hours. And I'm finding these funny videos and stuff. And then I got to the point of, you know, like COVID, and I was like, oh, I didn't see her for months.
I know.
And I was like, whoa. So I'm like scrolling.
Scroll.
And then I remember seeing a specific photo very similarly of like, I remember that specific day and I remember everything about it. And like, just even like the smell of certain things started coming back. Like I was like, this is like, it was weird. It was weird.
Trauma.
I know. Trauma.
I will say, obviously, we're not out of it yet, but it's so nice that we are able to live life a little bit more normally again, which is fantastic. And I've been loving it. And i.e. my birthday.
Yes.
I woke up in the morning, I got a massage, I went and saw my mother, we got some lunch together, and then I came home and I rushed back as quickly as I could, and I was trying to tell, Alisha told me, as soon as you're leaving your mom's house, text me so that I know when you're coming back. I said, absolutely. So I get in the car, I'm about to leave, I say, hi Loshi, just letting you know, I'm so sorry, there's traffic, I'm running late, I'll be home at 3, so I'll be ready by 4. She says, perfect, sounds good, and I'm driving. And then my Siri's like saying, Alisha, she's texting you. I was like, oh
shit.
I click, Alisha, I'm like driving, listening. And she goes, let me read. Oh, I don't have my phone. Maybe you could read.
Okay, so Rem texts me and says, yesterday, 1:52 p.m., leaving OC, be home at 3:10, then I just need to get ready. And I put, okay. So I go to text my assistant and I'm like, hey, can we change the car to 4 at Rem's? And then I send a screenshot of my chat with Remi. Instantly, I look down. I'm like, oh, shit, I sent that to Remi. Like, fuck. And then I was thinking I should have done what we always say on this podcast, to be like, now that you can see from my perspective.
No. You should have just sent it and been like, hey, just want to check. You did say 3.
You would have known,
right? I don't know.
I'm like, and then I said all caps, fuck, ignore that. And I knew you were driving, so I knew you weren't going to reply right away.
I was laughing so
10 minutes later,
hard.
you just like send gibberish. And I was like, LMFAO, that's me getting humbled for having Laura start scheduling my Ubers.
Well, yes. Okay, so when she said car, I was like, is it a limousine?
I knew you were going to
I knew. I was like, is it a limousine? And then when you said Uber, I was like, oh, Alisha Marie would have her assistant schedule her Uber, so never mind, it's fine. So then I get home, I'm rushing to get ready, I'm doing my thing, and then you and Ollie come over. Ollie's being really weird, and they're just like, so you know? We think you know. We think you know what's happening. And I had no idea, truly. I was like, no. I even asked Cal, too, right before you came over. I was like, do you know what's going on? He was like, no one tells me anything, and just walked away.
That's a lie. We text him.
Did you tell him what happened? Or?
No.
Oh.
Okay, it's not a lie.
So we go outside. You guys are being really weird. And then all of a sudden, a limousine pulls up.
Yeah, so on our end, the limo driver said he would park down the street to surprise you so we could put balloons in, like get it ready. And then I was going to call an Uber and he would pull up.
Oh, that's funny.
And then Ollie and I drive up and the limo's parked in front of your house. Not even just in front of your house, like blocking your driveway. And we're like, oh my God, he's been there for 10 minutes. Like she knows.
I had no idea.
She knows. So then I'm like, oh, it was supposed to be so funny. Like, haha, we're taking a limo around LA. Like it wasn't meant, it was like, it was funny.
It would have been good.
And then Ollie's like triggered. He was triggered. He was like, oh my God, she knows the ring. She knows. She obviously knows. He's been sitting here like, should he move? But like, what if she doesn't know? But like, also she clearly knows. And I'm like, fuck, I know she knows. But like, and I already texted her about the car. Now she sees the limo. This is stupid.
I have to also say, I'm the planner amongst our little friend group.
Yeah.
And obviously I couldn't be included in this planning because the planning was for me. So they told me absolutely nothing for weeks. And then I happened to look at my schedule and there was just, it just said dinner at 8:30 or something. And I was like, who is this with? What is going on? No one's telling me anything. I was just trying to hang out with my mom. And I was like, well, Mom, I can't hang out. I don't know what these plans are, but it's in my calendar. And then I had to ask them, hey, do you know what this is? And they go, hee. I'm like, can you just tell me like what is happening? I just need to know a bare bones plan. They tell me nothing. And then finally, like 3 days ago, I texted Ollie. I was like, hey, I just need to know like, what time do I need to be home? Because I'm so excited and thank you for planning something. I just need to know like, Where do I need
Give
to
me
be?
a crumb.
What time? What do I wear? And he says, oh, just be ready between 6 to 7:30. I said, babes, that's an hour and a half. I'm not going to sit for an hour and a half and wait for you, who will be late, to be ready. And he goes, well, I don't know how long it takes you to get ready. I said, just tell me so 7:30, be ready. And then he gave me all these plans that were like, that made no sense whatsoever. I heard nothing from Alisha till I had to ask you day of my birthday. But it was lovely regardless.
We said when the people who don't plan.
Literally. And then we go around town. They take me to Target.
Oh, we had a fancy vlog day.
It was everything I wanted. We do live near a Chili's, and in case you guys didn't know, Gabby DiMartino did a vlog where she got in a limo and I believe went through the Applebee's
there's multiple.
drive-thru.
It's not a one time. It's multiple, bitch. That's why we were living the fantasy.
I think I've only seen one. I guess I know what I'm doing tonight. Regardless, she apparently went through an Applebee's, I believe, once. And I do have a Chili's near me. Mm-hmm. And Chili's to me and Applebee's are on the same level. Love them both. So I was really hoping we'd go through the Chili's. We didn't, but that's okay.
We didn't.
We went to Target. Mm-hmm. Alisha instructed the limo driver, Pedro, to go through the Starbucks drive-thru by my house.
I said, can we go through the drive? Because it wasn't even about getting Starbucks. It was about going through a drive-thru in a limo, because that's what Gabby does, right? And we pull up and he parks in front of the Starbucks. And I'm like, I get out, I'm like, let me go talk to him. Oh my God. I'm like, hi. Can we like go through the drive-thru? And he looks at me wide eyes like, you've got to be kidding me. And I was like, no. He was like, there's no way. And I was like, but like, can we try?
But like Gabby did.
I know. I was like, fuck. He was like, I'll go get this. If you want to place an order, I'll go get it. I was like, no, you're so sweet. I was like, the whole point was just to like drive through. So I go back and I was like, guys, I don't think this is Pennsylvania.
No, she literally goes, so Pennsylvania and LA drive-thrus apparently are very different.
I was like, I think it's a little more compact here. So the idea was to drive through. It didn't work.
But I remember the one fancy vlog that I did see where she did go through the drive-thru. I think she did have a little bit of an issue.
Probably.
Like, I think there was a turning issue, so I can't even imagine if they tried to turn in the LA one, which
like
literally is a 90-degree turn.
Yeah.
So that was fine. We sat outside, and then they're like, well, should we just go to the next location? And as we're driving, Ollie goes, so we're going to get there, but we're 2 hours early.
No, and I was like, it's fine. We're going to chill. We're going to vibe. We're going to be drunk.
I loved it. I just thought it was so funny because it was like your first big plan. And it was so fun. We went and sat on the beach and we had a heart-to-heart. Then they took me to Nobu, Malibu, which was a dream of mine because I've never been able to go. And it was so good.
It was like, the food was better than I've had there.
You're kidding me.
It was the Wagyu little tacos.
They pulled out all the stops. It was delicious. It was amazing. As we're leaving, we're so full. My food baby is growing. And there are about 15 paparazzi outside.
Oh, no. Well, just keep in mind, we pull up to Nobu in a limo.
For 3 people also.
It's so chuggy. It's so cringe. Like, it is so, no one does that.
And I'm wearing a tiara.
It's so stupid.
And we're just like walking out. And the paparazzi are standing there, and they did take a photo of us.
Oh, they took multiple.
I must say, and I wasn't sucking in. So if you have those photos, no, you don't.
And we were like, obviously they're here for Miss Remi Ashton's birthday party.
I was like, hello. But it turns out Kanye West was there.
Yep.
And
with Travis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As we walked in, Ollie was insistent that he saw Kim Kardashian. I didn't look. So I was like, oh, I didn't know. That's so cool. And as we were leaving, he's like, that's her. Our limo driver was living for it. He was out taking photos. He was letting us know what was going on.
We were like, we're here now. We can go.
Yeah, we're ready to go. And he gets out and he's like filming outside. He's like, she's there. So I was like, it's my birthday. I need to see what's happening. So I get out of the limo and I'm walking around and I see this woman who Ollie has claimed is Kim Kardashian, but I have seen Kim in person, as I did say that one time. And I saw just her face. She turns and steps into her silver G-Wagon, into the passenger seat. And I was like, that's not Kim Kardashian. I've seen Kim Kardashian. But she looked very similar.
No.
She had black, like, almost like when you get your eyes dilated, those like sunglasses after.
Literally to a T. You know how Kim's been wearing like head to toe Balenciaga, big glasses? To a T, like it was a lookalike. It wasn't even like, oh, they look kind of similar. It was, oh, you are trying to look like Kim.
Like a 40-inch wave black wig, I'm guessing.
No.
Like gorgeous hair.
Like genuinely body double.
And she gets in the car, and I was like, that was not Kim Kardashian. And then an article came out this morning that it was not, but Kanye was seen with a Kim lookalike.
No, literally, I just sent you guys the article. Like, it's funny.
She did look like her, but if you got close enough, and if you know Kimberly Noel, then you know that was not Kimberly Noel.
So I'm not gonna lie, I did go on all of our Gettys this morning, and there were no photos.
You did? Did you actually?
Yeah, I was like, I'm just curious. So,
well, they didn't know our names, obviously.
I mean, hello, you're a celebrity.
No, don't even.
Tiara? I mean, come on.
Then I went home, and we took a really long time to get out of the limo because we had to gather all of our things.
Oh, yeah.
And I hadn't realized that Cal had lit the candles inside the house and was waiting for us the whole time. And I was just like slowly getting out, throwing the trash away, doing the thing. Bye, Pedro. And he drove away. And then you guys left, and I walk into the house, and Cal had put so many balloons and flowers all over the table. He baked his first cake ever for me. It was a double layer funfetti, like very impressive. And he had the candles that were like literally like melting down because it'd been so long.
Is like
I literally blew it, the 7 split in half. I'm not even kidding. It was like, and it fell over. And it was really sweet and really cute. And then this morning when I went to go put a dish in the sink, I noticed that he had used, the thing is like cake spatulas do exist. Like they make like little things to help spread out the frosting. But he had used a plaster tool to put the frosting on the cake.
What?
Innovation.
Was it used?
Yes, it had frosting all over it.
No, before.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully I cleaned that well.
Was the cake good?
It was really good. a little drywall tasting. Just kidding. It was delicious, and he did such a good job. You guys killed it. It was so fun, honestly.
God. We had so much fun. I did wake up this morning looking not so cute. I took a food sensitivity test forever ago, and I'm slightly allergic to soy. Actually, I am allergic to soy, which is in like everything. Mm-hmm. And I love like Asian food. I love Japanese food. I love it so much. I love sushi, but obviously soy sauce, all that shit. So I literally looked like I got stung by a bee this morning.
You should bring some coconut aminos with you.
I know. I didn't even use the soy sauce.
Oh, you did?
I stopped using soy sauce because of it. I was like, because I just like.
Did you not eat soy sauce last night? Then why were you puffy?
Because there's sauce in it all.
Oh,
you know, I just didn't do additional.
Got it. Here at the Pretty Basic Podcast, Alisha and I, you know what?
What?
I would say I'm a pretty good cook.
You're amazing.
Thank
I
you.
would say I'm pretty decent.
I was gonna say you're a pretty good cook.
Yeah, no, but if I'm pretty good, you have to be like pretty amazing.
Thank you. So pretty amazing.
I'm pretty basic.
I'm pretty amazing.
So you're the pretty and I'm the basic one in this situation.
Well, Green Chef makes cooking easy so you can spend less time stressing and more time on enjoying delicious home-cooked meals. It is so convenient. I love these packs that come pre-portioned because you literally don't have to think about it. It comes with easy-to-follow recipes that are delivered right to your door. They offer 35 nutritious and flavorful options to choose from every week, featuring premium, clean ingredients that are seasonally sourced for peak freshness.
I love how customizable it is depending on your dietary restrictions. Like there's paleo, keto, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free. So there's definitely something for you. Also, the meals are cooking with Remi status. Like they're so good. It's gourmet. I feel like even a date night, like, you know, you can...
It is a cute date night, a little flavorful moment together.
And there's plenty of instructions, super easy and clear of how to cook it, how to make it, exactly how to portion everything. It's perfect.
Also, it's great for those weeks where maybe you don't have time to go grocery shopping, you don't have time to think about it, but you want a home-cooked meal. Boom, there you go. So if you guys are interested, you guys can go to greenchef.com/basic130 and use code basic130 to get $130 off plus free shipping.
That's amazing. That's $130 off plus free shipping at greenchef.com/basic130. Code basic130. Anyways, I hope you had an amazing birthday.
It was so good. And since you gifted me so many lovely gifts, I'm not going to gift you something. A story, maybe.
A story? Okay.
Yes. Let me set the scene.
I'm a little nervous.
I've been waiting. As I said, this is a very anticipated episode. It's because I've been waiting 2 weeks to tell you the story. It actually all came into fruition while you were on your solo trip, but you were off your phone. So I couldn't tell you. So I decided I will wait until this podcast and I will bring gifts with me. The year is 2000.
Oh my God.
My mother asks me,
wait,
Remi,
I'm so excited.
Do you want to go do a modeling gig?
Oh my God, you found them. Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
I say, I don't know what that is, but sure. I was actually talking about it this morning. I think this is one of my first childhood memories, like real childhood, like things that I actually vividly remember.
Wait, that's funny because my first childhood memory is
when you were lost at the mall.
No.
In the coat rack?
I blacked that out.
Oh.
I remember pedaling in my parents' backyard, but it was all dirt and it was really hard and I was struggling. That's my first memory.
I have some memories of biking as well.
I was like, I don't want to go anywhere. That's my actual first memory.
Kind of sad.
I think I was 2 because we moved into that house when I was
2?
1. Yeah.
Wow. I was 5 at this time. I don't really remember much before this, but she said, do you want to do a modeling gig? I said, sure. I don't know what that is.
If a kid's 2, you can't pedal. I was probably like 4.
Yeah, no, you're probably, yeah, because I think there's like a fact where you can't.
Until 3? I don't know.
Probably 5. Can you look
Karen
that up,
would
Whit?
know this.
How old until you can ride a bike?
No.
First memory.
Yes.
How old does a kid remember their first?
My psychology degree is really coming in clutch right now.
Around the 2-year mark.
2 years?
I think, okay, because my parents said.
Maybe you had training wheels.
Oh, they're no, it was a tricycle.
All right, so I show up to this modeling gig, and I remember walking in through the door and not understanding what was going on. And I walk in, and they have just a few studio lights set up and some backgrounds. And I recently asked my mother after I might have or might not have found said gift. And my mom said, I guess we were at church, the church in which I did do God's image. Oh. And a man came up to her and said, excuse me, your daughter's very cute. Are you interested in having her model? And my mom, who is a stage mom, said,
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been waiting for this day. So she took me to this thing, and she did ask for my consent. I did say yes. And I walk inside. I remember they put me in front of the background, and they're like handing me some things to hold, and I'm posing with it. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, I did not understand what was going on. And then we leave. And then about a month later, this giant box shows up at my parents' house, and I open it up, and my face is all over all of these books. Little did I know, how much was I paid? I would like to know for the rights to be on this book. My name, you know.
Wait,
we'll follow
were you
up.
Paid?
Probably like us.
Probably not.
We should ask Suzanne.
I feel like you weren't.
You know what?
I would bet money you weren't.
I bet. Honestly, probably not.
They're
but we'll
like,
see.
you gonna be in a photo shoot.
Yes, you'll be on a book.
It sounds like LA.
We will ask my mom if I was compensated or not. Mm-hmm. So then the books show up, and my mom's like, this is so great. I'm going to give them to your kindergarten teacher. I was in kindergarten at the time. So she gives them to the lady, and she loves them. And then, you know, whatever, years over, and I switched to a new school. And I was a very shy kid.
Oh, same.
Very shy, which I think is probably why my modeling career ended at age 5. It was a little too much for me. The lights were too much. So I go to my first day of first grade. I'm at a new school. I don't know anybody there. I eventually meet Ryan Murphy, but that was a couple months later.
Iconic.
And I'm in my classroom, and the teacher says, okay, kids, we're getting started. First day of school. You know, like, everybody's a little nervous. We have some jitters. Let's get up. Let's do some exercises to shake it off. So we all get up, and she pulls out a book. And lo and behold, my face is on it. And I feel like I don't remember this far back, but you know how you're just like reflex. You're like, oh, like that's me. Mm-hmm. Versus like thinking about the consequences of like what might happen after.
I feel like you're still gonna like that.
Well, exactly. Maybe that was when I became an absolute ham. I go, that's me. And she goes, oh my God. Oh my God. And she's like, kids, look. And there's like 20 kids in this class. She's showing them all. They're all freaking out because I'm so famous.
You were probably in the back corner like.
I was I didn't realize like what I had just done.
Yeah.
So I'm so overwhelmed, so overstimulated. I literally just straight face, walk to my desk, put my arms down, put my head down, and wait while all the kids are like, oh my God, like touch, oh my God. Because we're first graders.
That's
like,
funny though, because Mr. Remi Ashton would never, like, something happened.
Oh, I'd be
something
like,
switched.
Oh, in that moment, my Avengers. Anyways, I've been searching for these books since we become friends. And I'm sitting on my couch as you're on your trip. I have literally nothing to do while you're gone. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't looked in like a year. I'm just going to do a quick Google search. I look up kids in classroom.
You bought them?
Exercise book with CD. I'm scrolling through Google Images, and I've looked on the year every year for like probably a decade, and I just can never find it. Scroll. Lo and behold.
No, shut the fuck up.
There were 6 copies left in the world.
You bought all 6?
I bought all 6, 2 of which have reached out and said that they actually don't own them anymore. And even better, close your eyes.
The CD?
Look. Here, this is for you to keep with CDs included.
Remi, you're so
And now I'm going to play us out. Anyway,
Remi!
I am a star.
You are the cutest.
They said diversity on that cover.
They really did, but I love that.
Isn't it adorable?
Wouldn't have been hilarious.
I thought maybe if we could do some exercises, if we ever get a little like stir crazy in here. Yeah. That bitch with the bow, I did not like her.
Oh, wait, you met her?
Yeah, she was there. She was leaving her shoot as I was entering. I'm just kidding. I'm sure she was really nice.
Oh, she's like, she wanted to be the center.
Yeah, they put her in the center. Yeah, look at me holding that recorder.
You're like,
why would you put me in the middle?
Wait, Rem, you're so cute.
I feel like I do look the same.
Yeah,
do I not? I feel like you could really tell that is me.
I am fucking dead.
I literally tracked down, and then every website that I found that had it was like, if you buy
you need
these,
to track them down.
Wait, maybe
that's a video. Yes,
this.
if you are one of the two, please DM at Pretty Basic Official. She's like, please don't do that to my inbox.
Wait, are you sure?
If you are one of the, we will find. Maybe we can ask the publishers.
So yes, as I did try to purchase every last copy, at the bottom of every website in like bold print, it was like, these are no longer in print. If you buy this, they will cease to exist in this universe.
Wait.
So I got every last copy I could online. I got 3 of them.
Not anymore. You know how many I'm just picturing like
2000, 22 years old, that book.
Imagine if one of these kids found out you got famous and they came out with a story time being like, I was on set with Miss Remi Ashton.
She came in and pushed me down because she came for the last juice box.
Yeah, and she grabbed the recorder and I got stuck with the tambourine.
I would have rather had a tambourine than a recorder.
Yeah, or a cowbell.
Yeah.
Recorders are dope.
A triangle maybe?
Wait, so what even?
They're like little exercises. So if you are in first grade, you like pull the CD in and then it goes with exercises that you teach the kids.
I just got like a memory of when they're like, take out this book, and you take it out and you open it and it's all like cutesy.
Yes, I'm telling you.
Oh my god,
these were all the rage back in 2000. Like, look at the back page too. Like the photos, isn't that just like, yes, that is like 90s right there.
Oh my god,
80s rather, actually.
Yeah, this is very 80s.
Gorgeous. Anyways,
I see 2 mullets.
Yeah. Sorry if you guys are also podcast listeners. You're going to have to watch the video this episode. It is worth it, I promise. I promise you.
Please text Suze. Were you compensated?
Oh my God. Okay, wait. So I just need to follow up, circling back on this story one more time. As soon as I found it, I shrieked. I was so excited. And so I sent it to my mom. I said, Mom, I finally found it. I'm going to talk about it on Pretty Basic. My mom replies and goes, oh, Rem, I've got a box of them sitting in the garage. Then I go to my birthday dinner. I said, Dad, you're never going to believe this. I finally found this photo that I've been looking for so long. Blah, blah, blah. He goes, oh, Remi, those are all at the house right now. Like, they're literally just sitting there in a box. So I've been looking for a decade for no reason.
Little did she know. Little did she know.
She'd be on an award-winning podcast.
Also, could you imagine actually going to a new school and then like whipping a book out?
No.
You're like, that's me.
It was actually like, it was just a reflex to just be like, oh, that's me. And then you don't realize all the kids are going to swarm you.
Actually, back then I would have never. I would have been like, that's me.
That's not me.
That's fucking hilarious. I love this.
Retta.
I'm going to frame this. And the value of this, let's make an NFT of it.
Oh my God.
But obviously we need their consent, so we'll just obviously whatever.
We'll ask them. Maybe they will reach out after this episode.
I really want a reunion. That's all I want. I want the friends
kid?
tell all reunion. How old are you? 5? So
5.
Like the 20-year reunion.
They look a little older than me, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Or just the girl. If
they could reach out, that'd be lovely. I would love to just know what they're up to. You know how we're going to find them? TikTok. We need to go viral on TikTok. Yes. And then from there, they will reach out to us.
This is perfect.
I think I actually went to school with the girl in the middle now that I'm thinking about it.
Remi, get your facts straight.
I think her name is Sierra, now that I'm thinking about it.
Sierra, is this you?
Yeah, let me know. I tried to see if my name was like in it. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not compensated,
stock images.
Not credited. What else is new?
What else is new? Yeah.
Anyways, I've been waiting 2 weeks for that.
That's hilarious.
I paid $30 for those books.
Best $30 you ever spent.
Yes.
The investment. Damn. Well, while you were doing that, I did take a solo trip.
Yes. I would love to hear all about it.
It was actually really good for Christmas, if you didn't know, Ashley got me a few nights at this really nice hotel in Palos Verdes, and it is beautiful. It's called Terranea, and I've been there before, but I've never been on my own, and I've never actually done a solo trip. I've traveled so much. I maybe have done like, you know, one night for a shoot in New York type thing, but not like an intended, this is time just to like chill. So I was really excited. I get there, and while I was driving over there, I realized social media is going to be a problem because Ashley said the one rule is you cannot work, you cannot go on social media, you cannot post, which to some people may not seem like a big deal, but to me, I was like, oh my God, my screen time says otherwise. So I ended up logging out of Instagram and I deleted the apps off of my phone.
Wow.
But I learned if you just keep scrolling, they're still there.
Don't say that.
I learned that. And it was actually really eye-opening how much my thumb automatically goes to Instagram without even trying, or all social media apps, to be honest. Without even trying, I noticed myself just scrolling. And I didn't want to turn my phone off because I still wanted to like listen to podcasts or listen to music or do whatever that way. But it was so hard because I kept going to the app and I was like, Alisha, like, you're not even intending to do this. Like, it was kind of disgusting. I was like, oh my God, like, damn, tell me you're an addict. Like, that's how I was like, oof.
You don't even think about it.
You don't even
I do that too.
think about it.
Or you know, when you're on Instagram, you're like, oh, I don't need to watch. And you like
Close
close it. And then you immediately open it up.
Again.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was a really good detox time. Everyone knew I was doing that. So a lot of people like purposely weren't texting me, i.e. this book situation.
This is what I did when you leave. You can't leave anymore.
No, I love it.
Childhood treasures.
And it was good. I definitely was in my feels. I journaled a lot. I read an entire book in less than 24 hours.
Wow.
I know. It was what was it called?
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, a beautiful novel.
Obviously.
Yes.
A memoir, to be exact. An elite New York Times bestseller. Conversations with Friends by Sally Rooney. Really good book. It's all about, I'm not going to give it away, but it's about this like love affair type thing. Very good.
Oh, it's a fiction book.
It's a fiction.
Gorge.
Which normally I'm into very self-help books or business or better, you know, those types of books. And it felt so nice to kind of get lost in a novel that's just like, you know, a fiction. And I loved it. I was kind of lonely. I would go down to dinner and breakfast by myself.
But that's nice.
It was nice, but I realized how much it made me a little uncomfortable. It reminded me of when I did that video of taking myself on a date where I'm sitting there and I'm so aware of like, what are other people thinking? And I had my book with me, so I was like, okay, I look busy. But then for dinner, it was my comfort thing. I brought my book. And
that's so cute.
I know, I brought my book, but then I'm sitting there and it's too dark to fucking read. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, I can't. It was too dark. Yes, but then I looked up and there was a woman also by herself, and I was like, wait, I love this. Like, I'm just here, I'm chilling, it's great. Went to the pool, had a drink, had some snacks. Like, it was actually a really nice time. I journaled a lot too. I brought my journal, and I don't know if I've just been through it or if it was the Mercury and Gatorade, Mercury and retrograde, which just ended, thank God. I'm not really that into it, but it's nice to blame your problems on something.
I fully believe in it.
You know
really
what I mean?
do.
I was in such a weird funk lately. I like don't even know how to describe it, but I'm like journaling. You know when you like write stuff down or think things and you're like, am I okay? That's what happened. I was like writing shit. I wish I brought my notebook with me. I honestly would read it. At one point I wrote a letter. Speaking of pre-pandemic, I wrote a letter to my pre-pandemic self 2 years ago.
You got a lot done.
Oh, I was like, wow, I need to turn my phone off more. I literally was sitting, because I was like, what would I tell Alisha 2 years ago? And I look on my phone, the on this day situation. It was the video that TK and I filmed where we switched like lives, where we switched jobs, you know, like I was TK, I got dressed up, and she was me. We like wore each other's clothes and stuff basically. And it was so weird. Like instantly I pictured that Alisha. And I was like writing to myself and I was like, what would I tell her? And instantly I was just like, I even wrote, I was like, I don't even know what I would say. Like there's so much, but what would I say if I could? Like realistically, if she was sitting right here. And the main thing I said is I was just like, you're going to get through everything that like is going to come, but it's going to be really hard. Don't be afraid. Like you're going to have like crazy anxiety. You're going to witness a whole new like side of anxiety, of depression, of all of these things that like you never thought would come. Like I was in my fucking feels. Like it was actually, sometimes I like being in my feels though with sad music. I had like the In My Rooms playlist on Apple Music playing and I found some great songs. Great songs by new artists. Love that.
I love making myself cry.
I know. And I was like, I want to cry. And I teared up a little bit. But
Squeeze out one.
I know. I'm
tear.
like, one. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's great, though.
It was good.
So as we all know, I still feel like it's the top of the new year, and I think a good resolution, or just something to keep in mind for all of us this year, is to be more eco-conscious and just more aware of the things that we're buying. And as we've talked about before, Grove Collaborative is amazing. I personally am trying to do little things around my house just to kind of help our environment and just, help with my green thumb. So, Grove carries hundreds of products aimed at replacing single-use plastics across your home and personal care routine. And by 2025, Grove will be 100% plastic-free, which is really awesome.
I love that.
You are supporting a great company and you are helping out the earth.
For instance, they have concentrated cleaners and refillable glass bottles. They're super friendly to the planet and twice as effective as the leading natural brands.
I've actually tried to repurchase reusable products before, cleaning products and things, but they came in plastic bottles. It just didn't work very well. So I love that they use glass products and that their products are incredible.
Also, aesthetic.
They make it so easy to switch to sustainable products for every room in your house. Whether you are doing laundry, they have these amazing wool dryer balls, which I actually used to use these a while ago, but then when I moved, I lost them in my move.
I've never used them and I am so interested. I feel like those would be really cool.
It's cool because you can put, if you want, they're unscented, but if you want to put like a little essential oil on it, then it makes your clothes smell really nice and fresh. They're really cute to use and again, reusable.
I literally saw an influencer post it yesterday when they were doing like their laundry and I was like, wait, I feel like I need to do that.
Obviously, they have things to clean your kitchen, your bathroom, whatever it may be. They have you covered with safe formulas and refillable packaging that never compromises on performance.
So go to grove.com/basic today to get a free gift set worth up to $50 with your first order. Plus, shipping is fast and free.
Get started right now at grove.com/basic. Grove.com/basic.
I did watch Pearl Harbor. I also watched Eternals finally.
Oh, so good.
It was
right?
really good. It was really
Sprite.
good.
I hate that bitch.
I paid $20 for that on demand.
Damn.
I know. But I was like, what? I was so bored. I
They
was like,
rob
what do
you
I do?
at those hotels. It's
They do.
crazy.
They really do.
I thought Druig was super hot and kind of looked like Cal. So super hot.
I was about to be like, yeah, he was
looked
hot.
like
And then you said he looked like Cal. And I was like, no,
Didn't
that's
he kind of
weird.
look like Cal though? I was watching. I was like, he kind of looks like Cal.
I don't
But
think
also
so.
a lot of white guys.
I
Just
think
look like Cal.
I think he just had brown hair and he was white.
Really? I thought he did. Anyone else watch? I thought he really looked like Cal.
Let me relook.
Yeah.
But he was, Druig.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were the
you're
other
thinking
main
of Richard
guy.
Madden.
Yeah, I love him.
Oh, I thought Druig was hot.
That's funny.
When he goes to Makari, my sweet, sweet Makari.
Yeah, they were cute.
Anyways, well, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was really good. And then I drove home and I definitely felt refreshed a little bit.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it was good.
I gotta do one of those.
I want to do more for sure. And it doesn't even have to be like a lavish vacation type thing, but yeah. And then they kept asking me, oh, you're here for work? And I was like, no, I'm trying not to work. It was really funny. But I kept thinking of ideas. And I was like, Alisha, don't think about ideas. Like, don't think about pretty basic titles. Like just
chill.
Just chill.
Just breathe.
I'm not much of a chill.
Breathe.
Yeah.
Just no thoughts.
Yeah. I check in and they say, oh, tonight we're having dueling pianos in the lobby. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, that's sick.
I was like, should I go with a drink and sit? Maybe I'll meet my future husband. That's where to fucking meet him.
Terranaya is iconic.
Oh, it's great. I ended up not. I just stayed in my room.
They also have a hawk there that they'll bring out that they have roam the grounds and it eats the rabbit. Not rabbits.
Rats?
Yeah, rats and things, that they don't necessarily want. And you can go meet him. He's pretty cute.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, I have some anecdotes to share as well.
Ooh.
Perfect segue. I did go to New York City with Cal for my birthday.
Oh my God.
Fantastic time. We've been just traveling the world apparently. You came back from your trip and just as you came back, I left to go to New York City with Cal for my birthday. So we just touched hands and we left. And I had it was a great trip overall, great food, lovely time, amazing. If you go, eat at Sushi Nakazawa.
Wait, did he like the ramen?
Loved.
Oh my God, so good.
Every food that we had was incredible, but there are just a few little anecdotes that happened that I wanted to share quickly with you. First up, I learned on this trip, I am not fun to be around when I'm hangry, and I am Ash Nicole next level. I can't talk to you. I don't want to hear
Well, she's a bitch, so that must mean a lot.
It's double bitch. It was bad. But there were certain times where I just didn't eat for a very long period of time. And then when it was time to eat, I didn't have any time. So then I had to go longer. And it was not good. So we land in New York. We took a red eye. We left at 1 a.m., landed there at 9:30. So we get there, we go to the hotel, we check in, and I didn't eat the food on the plane because it was 1 a.m.
Also,
and I was tired.
I get so fucking bloated from eating on a plane.
I
remember, I think it
know.
was a Skinny Confidential podcast. She was saying like the science behind it is like your digestive, like you're all the way up there.
Yeah.
So naturally, like it, whatever you eat, even if it's super healthy or whatever. So I always tried to like not eat on airplanes as much for that reason.
That makes
it like
a lot of sense. Well, I was not eating, but Cal ate all the food. So then when I went to bed and I woke up and we got there, it'd been so many hours. We traveled all the way to the hotel. I hadn't eaten forever. I was like, I just need to eat literally anything right now. I will eat my arm right now. I'm so hungry. So we're walking around. We're looking for a place. I forget where we wanted to go, but it was closed down. So then that wasn't open. So I'm just walking through random streets, just trying to find anything. And I happen to see a pizza shop. And I walk into this pizza shop and I look and I'm like, okay, I don't think I've been here before, but I've seen videos. I've seen this place before. So when Alisha and I went to New York one time, I got absolutely blacked out and she found me naked in my suitcase and she said, this bitch needs to eat food. So she put a sweatshirt on me and took me to this pizza shop.
I just saw these photos because I was doing your birthday pose. I almost posted the butt one on Close Friends.
With my ass in the suitcase. Would like to say I had eaten that pizza before. Don't remember it, obviously. Delicious pizza.
Oh, I remember being like,
it's
sorry.
good. Damn good.
Oh, it's great. Look at that face.
It's called Champion Pizza in Soho. So we enjoyed that pizza. I was like, I've been here,
You're like,
but I
feel
haven't.
like a distant memory.
But then it like clicked and I had to text Alisha. I was like,
God.
you're not going to fucking believe this.
This just reminded me. I think Kanye West was in my dream because of last night.
Champion. Oh.
Oh, that's funny.
It was a good time, but it was just crazy.
I also had a dream last night that I was in the influencer Hunger Games. Like actually.
Who did you kill?
No, it was like the starting like
in the lineup.
Yeah, where it's
out?
like you get picked, you don't get picked, and like I was like bringing all my belongings because they were like either you're gonna get picked or not, but you can only bring what you have with you. And I was trying to like bring things that like meant stuff to me in case I survived it.
Would you? What did she say when she like?
I volunteer as tribute.
Yes. Who would you volunteer? Would you volunteer for me?
I would, bitch.
Thanks, bitch. I don't know if I would.
It's okay. I would. You know what? It's okay. I could take it.
Honestly, you're way more agile than me, so like it would have been.
She's
better.
like, if someone had to kill someone, you'd do better.
I'd be the first one dead.
You would.
I really
You can't
would.
even hurt a fly.
I would be the first one dead. So like you wouldn't want me anyways.
Yeah, no. I would win that shit.
Yeah, you give me Katniss. You do give me Katniss energy.
Thanks. I wish I had my brain today.
It'd be like you, like final two. You and
Oh, yeah.
I know. Coyote, the guy that does all those crazy exotic animals.
Coyote?
Yes. Exotic Wilderness, is that his name?
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's his name.
I mean, he sounds like he'd win.
Yeah, he will for sure win over you.
Fuck,
but like you guys would be Coyote Peterson.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, wait. What's his name? Brave Wilderness.
Oh.
Yeah, he would probably be you.
You definitely follow different people.
Or like you and Rosanna Pansino.
Oh,
her with her like knife.
She would get me.
She's so little, like she'd be stealth.
Yeah,
come out from a tree.
Like, oh my God, if Mr. Beast like was around, well, he was around, but I feel like the way his channel is now, back when Hunger Games came out, he would have done it because like he did Squid Games. I feel like yeah. Anyway, sorry to cut you off on.
No, you're so fine.
I
just thought it was crazy that out of every pizza shop in the city, somehow I ended up there. Then later that night, I randomly get a text from our longtime listener who actually introduced me to Terranea, and then I introduced you to Terranea. So Terranea Queen, Miss Stephanie, she texts me, would you like to address the audience?
Oh, no.
About these accusations about your face?
What?
She texted me and said, did Alisha get lip injections?
Oh, she sends a screenshot, right?
Yes. No. She just texted me out of nowhere. Let me pull it up. But people are saying that you got lip injections and you didn't.
No, there was a recent episode where people were like, Alisha's lips look horrible, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, that's what I get. And I was like, you know what? At least there's some high engagement in the comments.
But you didn't get lip injections.
I didn't. They were just overlying. They were just overlying.
And even if she did, she's allowed to get lip injections.
Damn.
But I just thought it was so funny. She just texted me out of nowhere and goes, hey, I have to ask. Like, also Steph and I talk like once every 4 months and it's like about random shit. And
it just
that's
picks up right where you left off. Yeah.
Hey, random question. did Alisha get lip injections? I said, no, I think she just lined her lips a different way. I saw a lot of people were asking about it. And I said, oh my God, anyways, like, how are you? She goes, oh my God, how's New York? Like I said, when's the baby coming? Because she's pregnant.
And this is
right
a
now.
college friend, if you don't know.
College best friend. She says, I miss you. I said, when's the baby coming? I miss you. Keep in mind, we're talking about your fucking lips. Literally maybe tonight. I went to the doctor and I'm dilated to a 4. And I said, you are texting me about Pretty Basic while you might be in labor. In between, she goes, anyways, how's New York? Are you guys there on vacation? This is the most Stephanie conversation I've ever had in my life. But she did say that while she is in labor, which she almost yesterday.
I was going to say, so has she had the kid?
No, but it's a girl and she's going to be an Aquarius, and she had a scare yesterday, meaning we could have been twins. And so I'm a little pissed. But she did say when she is in labor, she's going to be watching Pretty Basic. So hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Hi, baby Niecy. Auntie loves you so much. So that happened. I just thought that was funny. That like,
Sorry, I just saw a future you. Like the real future you.
Me, Auntie Rem?
Yeah, Auntie Rem, full force.
I was just dying at the idea of her. I also didn't realize that like you can start dilating and you're not actually in labor yet. Like I thought that once you hit like 1 centimeter, boom, you're going.
Oh my God.
I thought.
My mom with me was like, maybe I should go to the doctor. Drove herself to the hospital. She's like, yeah, like I feel like you guys should look or check. They look. She's fucking a 10. She's dilated fully. And they're like, oh
Where's
my God.
your dad?
He was at work in Temecula.
No.
Yeah. So he's like, and she was just like, I was just chilling there and they're all like running crazy and like freaking out. And she was like, yeah, you were just ready.
She didn't feel contractions or
She
anything?
said they weren't bad. And I'm like, I've heard it's genetic. So I'm like, I knock on wood that
also, you're her second. So maybe like, I feel like with the first, you know how you take everything way more seriously.
Yes.
Speaking of babies, this is the second time I would like to ask Aspen Ovard to come onto this podcast.
Yes. I saw she tweeted. She's like, oh no, what'd they say?
Yes. I was looking at her TikTok today and the top comment, because like she's answering questions a lot. I was like, will you be on Pretty Basic? I was like,
I would love.
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Our dream guest.
I feel like she won't be out here anytime soon. But
It's okay. I know. Lola's a lot. She's got a lot to tend to. It's okay. So yeah, Steph. Yeah. So she's maybe gonna give birth soon. We're not quite sure. Last little anecdote.
I want to know, can you guys comment, like, what is the weirdest place you've listened or watched Pretty Basic? Because labor that's a good one. That's a pretty good. I don't know if anyone can beat that.
The baby's first voices they hear. It's a girl.
They hear,
I mean, so your toxic ex.
He was so toxic. He left me on scene.
Yeah. Did you check his Venmo and his Zillow?
Stupid.
Okay, my last anecdote, which I just was like so embarrassed, but this is so funny. Apparently, if you go to your photo album and you go to For You, it creates little like memory slideshows for you. And Cal loves them and he loves to show me them because there's like ones of the girls.
Wait, I was going to say the one that pops up for me is Pet Friends.
There's like Pet Friends. So Cal studied abroad. So he's been to like Morocco and saw the Northern Lights and like all this crazy shit. Yeah, he's like done so much.
Oh my
so
God.
like all his and like he's a boy, so he doesn't take that many photos, you know?
Yeah.
Straight boys. So like he has like all of his photo albums are beautiful because it's like Sahara Desert.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
they're like
Pet Friends.
events.
Yes, like
things.
Cannes Film Festival, all these things. So I was like, I'm gonna look at mine. And I pull it out. Dinners in West Hollywood. Trips to India. Those were my albums. Sahara Desert, Northern Lights, Dinners in West Hollywood.
I'm fucking dead.
I just had to share. Sounds pretty vapid to me if you ask, but
I'm fucking dead.
fun little trip to New York City, and I'm home and ready to party for my birthday.
Yes. Well, I can't wait to get very drunk and do karaoke. That'll be great.
We will be performing Defying Gravity.
Oh, yesterday she looked at me. She was like, make sure you're ready. And I was like, bitch, I've been ready since 7th grade.
Do you want to be Alphaba or Glinda?
I don't know, but up to you. I will say, though, Alphaba sings more. So I know, like, do you want to sing a lot?
Ask me when Romy comes out.
Okay, we
We'll
can
see how
also
Romy's
sing
feeling.
together. We can be both.
Okay.
Both.
Sounds good.
Both.
Well, that was a lovely catch up. Thank you so much for this wonderful day.
Oh, I'm so glad I could grace you with my presence.
It was amazing. So I got to see you 2 days in a row. I am truly God's favorite today.
You really are. You really are. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening to Pretty Basic. If you have a friend who would enjoy this podcast, just send them this episode.
Maybe your friend's in labor right now. Send it on over.
Oh my God, you never know. Our soothing voices, iconic, amazing.
Maybe
Anyways,
we induce labor.
Oh.
You know?
Is that something we want to be proud of?
Yeah. Sometimes you really want to have the baby and you're just like, what can I do?
But Are we so like bad that like?
No. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. We're bringing life into this world.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, on that note, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. We will see you guys next week with a new episode.
Bye.